Starting out with a story that also probably could have fit the be frickin' for real theme that was a couple weeks ago.
Be
frickin' for real. Sister cut ties with me because I didn't go to her destination vow renewal ceremony. My eldest sister and her husband eloped before she enlisted in the Air Force. Several years later, they decided they wanted a ceremony after all. She was very adamant about having all the sisters together. There are 4 of us in total. They planned to have the ceremony in Puerto Rico to honor her husband's heritage. At the time, me and my family were going through a lot. To save time, let's just call it a series of unfortunate events. I was recovering from surgery, my husband was out of work, we lost our home, and had to move in with my in-laws. When I received the invitation to her ceremony, I told her right away that we couldn't go and explained why. She immediately called our mother without my knowledge and told her to buy 3 round-trip tickets to Puerto Rico. When my mother called me to give me the flight times, I was livid. I called my sister and told her she was way out of line to involve my mom. She explained that now I had no excuse not to come and I should be thanking her. I exploded. I had enough. I said, what part of we're on the verge of bankruptcy do you not understand? If you think I'm flying to Puerto Rico to watch you and your husband play dress up with your 4 kids, you got another thing coming. I didn't go to the ceremony. My mother couldn't get her money refunded for the tickets. She lost over $2,000. My sister hasn't spoken to me since. It's been 5 years. Oh my God. To this day, she still insists I was being unreasonable and I ruined her special day.
I'm speechless.
People are crazy.
Speechless. I don't know who's in the wrong.
Really? You don't know who's in the wrong?
I mean, like, she couldn't go if everything was paid for?
Well, she said she was recovering from surgery. So I feel like even if she could afford it, that's like enough in itself. Because aren't you like not supposed to fly or something?
Yeah, I guess it depends what like recovering from surgery means. Like, did you get your wisdom teeth taken out 2 months ago? Or did you just get your knee replaced like a day ago? Right. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what recovering from surgery means.
Okay, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When you get married, you've 1 day. You get 1 day to be crazy, to be a bridezilla or a groomzilla, if that's what you want to be, to an extent. You gotta pass. All these other events, you gotta get over it if people can't or just don't want to come. And destination weddings or destination anything. You can ask people to go, you can invite people to go, but you can't be mad if they can't or don't want to go.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, okay, I guess I was sounding a little sus when I was like, I don't know who's in the wrong. I don't think the sister was being like malicious in being like, all right, you have no worries, everything's paid for.
Yeah.
Because in her mind, maybe she was like, they're not going because they can't afford it. Let me do this for them so that it's not a stress on their plate. They have nothing to think twice about. They're not missing this family trip. They're not missing my wedding. I'm doing this for them. Now you have nothing to worry about. And now you're not going to come. And I'm like, what the frick?
Yeah.
Like, I can see where the sister is coming from. I really can. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe to not talk to you for 5 years.
Just because she didn't go on a vacation. I mean, I do think what OP said is a little much. Like, to be that mad that your sister just bought you a plane ticket or that your mom bought you a plane ticket after your sister asked, like, to explode on her and be like, I've had enough. What part of we're on the verge of bankruptcy do you not understand? And then to say, I'm not flying to watch you and your husband play dress up. Like,
yeah, that's dramatic.
That's a little bit unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, what else led to this?
Right.
Was that the first thing that your sister ever did that made you mad? I don't know.
Right.
Because play dress up with your 4 kids, like, that's just harsh.
And like, if they never had a wedding and this is her wedding in her mind.
Yeah, I do feel like that plays a role.
And I don't think, I think she was thinking, I want my sister there. That's why she was going to do everything she could to get her sister there. But then obviously on the flip end, she is being dramatic saying you ruined her day and her vow renewal. Like, you didn't ruin anything by not going. It's not like you had someone show up and destroy the venue and like pour buckets on the bridal party and like made sure it rained and stormed. Like, you didn't ruin everything. You just weren't there.
Yeah.
Which maybe to her meant something. But if you not being there was worth birth not talking to you for 5 years, it's way too easy for her to not talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, if you are that important to be there, I can't imagine she can go 5 years without talking to you.
I feel like they both went about it the wrong way, but the sister of the OP is definitely more in the wrong.
Okay.